Okay, I think we're back. Like I was saying, I'm your professor of this lovely campaign. Amen, Doctor. Um, we're going. This adventure is going to be called Fire Soul Adventures, and by any hint of the name, we're going to be in the Kento and Johto region. And now I'm going to hand it off to, let's see, who is on the order. It is gonna be from what looks like Bakura. You're gonna be up next. Tell us a little bit about your character.
So I think I have to be a little different to other characters. Yeah, I'm gonna try and put in a voice. I may be pretty terrible, so I apologize for that in advance. Um, my so this character name is I'm I'm Elise, and I'm from Azalea Town. And I I like catching Pokemon. I like having the Pokemon knowing that they're mine. They're mine. I never do them once I have them, but I just like to have Pokemon. Yay!
All right. Now on to Rachel and her lovely character.
Hello there, my name is Rachel. My character is Kendra. She is the professor of this game's assistant, and she one day aspires to become a Pokemon professor herself. If that happens, we'll see. Who knows?
And now on to the lovely Jack.
Hi, I am Jack, and I'm going to be playing Aaron McCullen, who is a wannabe gym leader from Violet City.
And then we hand it all over to Taking Me Over.
It's taken over me, but you got that right. So my character is Jimmy Bellows. He is a 14-year-old breeder Pokemon guy. He's very interested in nurturing Pokemon and raising them and stuff like that. And he comes from Mahogany Town. He enjoys ghost type and psychic type Pokemon. He finds them fascinating because of all the types. They're just the most unique of them all. And he comes from, I said he came from Mahogany Town. I think that's it.
All right. Now, since someone here had to dip out for a bit, how about you explain what our session 0 went like?
Me?
Yep.
Our session 0. Let's see. We were. Where did we go from? We were in Violet City, going to New Barktown. I think we got ambushed by some birds. No, there was a Mistivar flying in the sky, carrying a Pokemon egg, and my character was very interested in this because the Mistivar seemed very, very hurt. And eventually, it came down to the ground, was surrounded by 3 Pidgeys and 3 other bird Pokemon. So I don't remember which they were.
Starly.
Starling. So I haven't kept up with the new generation. There's too many Pokemon. And yeah, we end up capturing a couple of them and beating off some of them and running away. And last we left ourselves off, we were sitting around the egg, and my character was trying not to poke it with a stick.
And if you remember correctly, the egg was almost about to hatch.
Yes, that's right.
When you got...
Yeah, I had ascertained the egg is close to hatching.
Yeah, and Rachel's character just got a call from her cousin, the professor.
Yeah, that's right.
And it Rachel, give me a tech roll.
Oh, lovely. Okay. How do I do that?
Okay, so you have 2d6 in your tech ed. So just roll /R 2d6. Okay. So
I just wasn't sure what dice to roll. That's what I meant. Sorry.
is that good?
Yeah, if you look at your character sheet on the skills, it'll show
Yeah.
you like a roll.
Yeah. Okay. So as you take out the Motorotum, you fumble around with it, but you luckily hit the right button, and then a huge image of the current professor of the Johto Kento region. She looks like she's in her mid-30s, seen some shit, but
Is her hair disheveled?
no. Actually, they are long and pointed outwards in these two directions.
Wait, is
And-
this really Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, they
That's-
play card games on motorcycles in this universe.
Okay, so that's the kind of hair I'm looking at, Yu-Gi-Oh style hair that takes like 4 days to set up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I get the right image.
And everyone except for Rachel's character, roll me a general education. Which I'm pretty sure everyone is a duty sex.
Yeah, not bad roll for 2d6. Average.
Okay. So taking me over. Your character like knows who this might be, but Bakura and Firefang, your characters like know that this is the professor. Her name is Professor Crystal. She was one of the original Pokemon Dex holders.
Hey
And,
guys, who's that on the screen? Awkward silence.
Awkward time.
That's Professor Crystal.
Oh,
Professor-
that's Professor Crystal. Sorry, I only know her by name. I've never met her before.
And she turns around, look around, like, oh, I see that you found our little pupils, my cousin. I'm happy that you found everyone well without having a accident.
Right. Sure. Yep. No accidents here. Nope.
We found an egg.
Oh. And she bends on over.
I hold it up in the sky like Link.
From what looks like, it looks like it's about to hatch any second now.
It'll hatch very soon.
And from the coloring, it looks like a Ralt's egg.
Yeah, my character would be like holding the egg very carefully.
I have high hopes for you.
Thanks.
I'm sure that this little one will be very happy with you. Now, how close are you guys? I have some gifts that I want to give to you all.
I'm
Yay!
I'm assuming I would know how far away we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that you guys are on Route 29, which is right next to New Barktown.
Okay, so
So-
we're not that far. What, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes off. Chris, we'll be there. We'll be there soon.
And you guys head off. Everyone roll me a fate roll,
Oh,
which is a D100.
thank you.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I'm like, I don't know which one. Why is that?
Ooh.
Bad.
Mm.
The problem with the D100, you ever know if high is good or if low is good.
High is good in this case.
Right.
So Bakura's the winner.
Actually, no. Taking over me and Kylie, their roles are sufficient. On your way to New Barktown, you're like a minute off. And like it's in sight. There's a looming presence, like something the sun is being blocked out. And the shadow sort of looks like, oh shit. Sort of looks like this. You guys see that, right?
Yeah. No, does anybody else see that?
It's not just your eyes. It does look like that.
Everyone, actually, you know what?
What?
So me
Taking
and
over me and
Kyle
Kaylee, roll me a Pokemon education.
oh,
Okay.
I got you on that.
You got, yeah, sure. Let me double check my rolls quick.
I think it's 3. That's 3.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
I have 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, we both rolled a crit on each one, so.
So, Kendra, your character sort of can make it out. It's nothing that like you would commonly be seen.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and then taking over me, your character goes bad shit. You know that is a freaking legendary, and not only a legendary, it is like the legendary of legendaries. It's the god Pokemon Arceus. And it's looking straight down at your group.
Guys, that Pokemon over there, that's I've only heard stories of. I think that's a what's the name? I don't know the name, but it's super rare. It's what's that? Legendary or something.
Yeah, Elise has a Pokeball already in hand. That's what
Okay.
I'm gonna look at him and just be like, that Pokeball's not gonna work.
Okay.
Doesn't matter,
Make
does it?
me a roll.
So
Make me a D20 roll.
Wait, is he trying to throw a Pokeball at it?
Yeah, but
I
make
would try
sure,
to stop him.
but it's -10 on that roll.
all right, here goes nothing.
I would try to physically block him from doing that if I can.
Okay, so you got a 3. You reel back your hand.
Yeah.
And you chuck it. But your aim is shit. And it goes. But basically 45 degrees in the opposite way. And like Argus just looks at you and it just shakes its head. And then it just poofs. Like not poofs per se, but like it just flies off towards what you guys assume to be Kento. So I hope you guys have fun with knowing that now you have a guardian spirit looming over you. So now we after you guys enjoyed a little fun,
I'm gonna look at him and be like, why would you throw a Pokeball at him? That Pokemon is a legendary Pokemon.
Pretty.
Come, let's go. Don't keep the professor waiting.
No.
All right. So you guys arrive at New Bark Town safe and sound. No big huge Pokemon looming over you. But once you get to you get to New Bark Town, what do you guys do? Do you guys just head straight for actually
Have we ever been to New Bark Town?
Kendra lives there, so she could take you guys there if you want. But you
No,
guys
my
can
point
look
is,
her.
The first time most of us have been to New Bark Town.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's in the corner of the Johto region, so no
Oh,
one
yeah.
really goes there unless you're like a research person
Yeah. So
or you have family there.
I feel called out.
Yeah.
Well, in your case, you're both. You
Feel
are a
called out.
researcher and you have family there.
Like how big of a city is this? Like, would my character be like mesmerized by how large it is compared to Mahogany Town, or is this just like of equivalent size and it's not really that impressive to me?
It's of equivalent size. So
Then I'm
like,
not gonna be mesmerized. I'm just like, okay, it's another town to me, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's
follow
like
it.
the only thing that stands out is the huge research center that has a boatload of Pokemon in it.
Yeah, and then
Before anyone gets the idea, no, you cannot capture any of those Pokemon. They are already captured, and you can't do anything.
So what you're telling us is we're not Team Rocket, because I'm confused on what's going on here.
Not yet, but that's for another day.
Okay. Well, I want to, before we get to the town, to the Poke Center, I want to check on my egg.
Okay, roll me a Pokemon Ed.
Pokemon education. I got you.
13. So it looks like it's give it 5 minutes. It looks like 5 minutes, give or take a few seconds.
Guys, we should head to the Pokemon Research Center. This egg is gonna hatch any moment now.
So all of you are in agreement of heading towards.
I'm gonna nudge Rachel along. Or which I don't know, I forgot your character's
Kendra.
name. Kendra. I'm gonna nudge Kendra along with my forehead as I hold the egg. Come on, let's go.
Okay. All right, I'll lead the way.
So you guys enter in and you see a whole lot of papers that's around, like on the walls, on the floor, and it's like whole new Pokemon you guys never seen.
Do I have to make a deck save to avoid slipping on the paper?
Actually, Let's see. Roll me and acrobatics.
Let's see. Oh God, I shouldn't have spoke.
Oh, funny.
I'm holding an egg. This is not good.
Okay. Ooh, 2.
Yeah,
Was also rolling acrobatics.
this is what I
Oh.
get for opening my mouth.
So you're looking at your egg, trying not to fall, but your foot snags on a loose piece of paper, and you start.
Can I try and get to him and sort of safely take the egg out of his hands?
Wait,
I'm clutching this thing. It's not gonna fall out of my hand. I'm just
wait, hold on. Let me check.
now. If I fall on it, that's another story. But it will not leave my hands. I promise you that.
Actually, you have. Let me help you with that.
Yeah.
And you have acrobatics.
Yep.
So you can allow Jimmy to re-roll and add 4 to that roll.
Wait, I get to re-roll.
You re-roll the 1d6 plus 4.
Oh, that's
gonna help me.
way
Okay,
better.
so 9.
Woo!
So you start to slip, but Elsie grabs your arm and like hold on to the egg, and to stop you from like jolting around.
Whoa!
And now you after like the commotion sort of dies down with that, you see the person you see the professor walk out with like a huge stack of paper of like new Alolan types, all that. And then you see her put it down and walk towards you guys. It's
I'm
like,
gonna look at the professor and be like, you have a lot of papers on the floor.
yeah, I get that a lot.
Well, I
She's like,
almost fell.
oh, luckily you have friends in high places. And she sort of scoots off the paper to one side of the room where like no one really walks anyway. And it's nice to see all of you. Now, I have a important task that I want you all to do. Though it might sound dangerous, I need you guys to deliver something for me. I need you guys to give the professor of the previous professor of the Kento region important notice. And she hands let me roll. R1d4. Okay, so she looks over to Jimmy. It's like, since you seem like you have things under control, I would like you to yes, I would like you, and she gives you a letter of with like a trademark of like, yes, this came from by the professor. And she can you please hand this off to the professor? He should be somewhere in the safari zone at the current moment. He still continuing doing his research, but strangely keeps talking about kids getting on bikes when they're not supposed to.
Oh boy. I feel like Kendra's heard this complaint many times before.
Yes, you heard this complaint
Just
many times. Since you know of Professor Oak, you know that he's kind of a stickler for rules, especially riding bikes on the inside areas.
I secretly agree with him.
Okay. So, if you guys don't, also, she brings out a box. I would like to give each of you a secret secondary mission. I would like you to fill these up. And she hands out Pokédexes to each and every one of you, except for Kendra, because she has a special Pokédex
Okay.
with her Motorotum. The Rotom booms out of her Motorotum, and then it flies straight into what looks like a Rotom-shaped Pokédex. And then it slowly boots up. Hello, everyone. I am Rotom Dex. Nice to meet you all. As it flies around, looking at all of you and taking pictures. I
Nope.
hope we all have an enjoyable adventure.
I can't say I'm surprised. But I guess my worry now would do you also function as a phone? Because I'm guessing my phone is dead now.
Don't worry, I can just transfer over to that whenever necessary.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do? You already got your mission. Do you guys just want to head on out and see what lies ahead, or
I mean, I'm ready to go. I don't know about you guys.
I'm probably gonna try and figure out how to turn the Pokedex on because my technology skills are terrible.
Okay, roll me your D6. Your
Yeah, I'll probably have to do that as well because technology education, yes.
yeah, technology ed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I feel like I should be following the bandwagon.
So my really terrible skills.
What was it?
Okay,
Tech?
yeah, tech. Well, and for you, it's a roll time, so you don't have to worry.
Okay,
about
cool. Yeah. All right.
it. So you two Arrow and us barely just turn it on, and it's like you just punch buttons and everything, and you finally got it to work, and it turns on like, and you seen that each of you has already had 3 slots of your Pokédex filled out. Each one will be the Pokemon that you capture. Now, Jimmy, roll me a Pokemon education. Okay, yeah. Roll me your Pokemon ed, Timmy.
Me?
Yeah, Jimmy.
12.
Okay, so as you're messing around with your Pokédex, you see the egg sort of motion back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then it bursts out. Like you see like a shining light, like beams, like bursting out in every single way.
Guys,
then-
guys, it's hatching.
And then out comes. Roll me a D100. Okay. It comes out as a small little baby Ralts. Let me send this over to you.
Rolls. Oh, you put the egg in my sheet.
Yeah. Let me send you over the. Okay. Copy to existing sheet. And it is taken over me. Okay. DM sheet. Select. Okay, so it should be at the end of your character sheet. Should have a green underlay on it.
Yeah, the sheet froze. I'm having to refresh. Hold on.
There we go.
I just see. Oh. Huh. Woo. Oh, it's bashful.
Yeah, it's bashful. When it comes out, it looks around like it's a little bit sleepish, but then it looks, and then it just curls up in its Pokemon egg, like the remains of it after it sees everyone.
I'm gonna use my Pokedex on it. I'm gonna be like, try to figure out what it is, unless I already knew what it was.
Okay. Let me get into my rocks. Like you boot it up. And you it has sort of a more robotic voice. More robotic voice than majority of Pokédexes, and it's says Rolls. The human shoot. Rolls. The Pokemon. It is and it crashes quickly, not realizing that it has the wrong data.
Really?
Error
Uh.
form for page not
Error.
Error. Shows me that I'm not prepared. And it has some information that is like the Rotom Dex comes over, and I can help you with that. Rolts, the feeling Pokemon. It prior to recent developments in Pokemon in the Pokemon field, it used to be thought it was a physics type, psychic type. Now, with the new ruling of the fairy type, It is now a dual type. Now, it evolves into Corellia at level 20, which can evolve at level 30 into Guadavar, or if male, quality, if exposed to a Dawnstone.
I'm not gonna lie, this is an amazing Pokedex.
Now, don't worry, he will get exponentially more annoying as we go on.
I mean, I've never met a Pokedex that gave you that much knowledge. It's impressive.
Excuse me.
Guys, I have a Ralt.
And
Yay.
Again, I hold it in the air like Link. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh boy.
and a Pokeball magically pops out of the air, like an empty one, and it sort of boops the Ralts on its head, and it goes in, and it wiggles for a bit, but then it's like, ding! So and it lands right in the shell. So
So now you've given my Pokemon brain damage.
it's not like it's so big whack into the head. That's a
I get you.
It's a newborn. Babies have soft spots.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't hit it in the fontanelles.
no, it's more like a boop on its nose. Like it looked up and it boops it on the nose.
I'm just gonna take the Pokemon and put it on my belt.
Yeah, and use
Shh, go to sleep now, little Pokemon.
and then you hear a faint little rats as this your Pokeball just wiggles into your belt. Huh. That seems a little adventurous for the first day on your adventure, the professor says. How about you guys head off to Violet Town as your first stop? I heard that there's a huge tournament happening.
Were we delivering something? Or did we already do that?
No, the overall thing that you guys are doing is delivering a letter to the Professor Oak, or former Professor Oak, to the
Oh.
Sapphire Zone, but that's for like endgame shit.
Oh, okay.
Fill in the Pokedex, basically.
Fill the Pokédex, hand off the letter, and then I will give you guys a much better goal later on after that.
I imagine our capture specialist goal is to capture that legendary Pokemon.
Yep.
Good luck.
Oh,
Oh boy.
if you can.
I mean,
Maybe.
don't worry. I think there's enough legendaries that I can give you guys at least one. So
So if we'll have legendaries that might be broken.
no, trust me, I'm going to give you guys like a limit. It's going to be end game shit of legendaries. So like once you guys are like level 50, or Pokemon are level 50, that's when I'm going to give you guys access to the legendaries.
I'm oddly enough I actually don't really care about getting a legendary. Like, because in my mind, I'm like, they should be free.
Yeah, I probably would feel the same way, not gonna lie.
Well,
Are you gonna force me to keep a legendary? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that I'm forcing you,
Look,
but
if
I
one just happens to willingly follow me around like a puppy, I will pet it.
Well, you're just giving me ideas.
But I will
Oh.
get written consent to pet it first.
Yeah. And
And I'll have a witness by 3 people.
oh, what a coincidence! You had 3 people with you.
Oh
Exactly.
Okay, so as you guys head out,
Oh, where's my token?
Your token's in the.
We should show everybody our tokens.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Phew. I feel better now.
Oh shit.
Excuse me.
Dude.
While he's doing that, just double checking. It's Elise and is it Aro? For the pronunciations of your names.
Yep.
Oh no, can't hear you again.
God damn it.
There we go.
Yeah, it's Arrow.
Arrow? Okay.
Okay. Do. I hate this.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's a little easy to, you know.
Jimmy's the guy with the Pokeball in his hand.
And also apparently, like a I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I was talking about Jimmy Buffett. Whatever.
No. It's Jimmy Bellows.
No, I know.
My name is Jimmy Bellows. Okay. I'm only going to say it once.
Before you have to bellow it.
I'm not used to short hair. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever discussed height, but you can get Jimmy is very short.
Yeah. So we have a 5'5", 5'6", a 4'8", and then 5 foot.
5 foot. Who's
Okay,
tall?
so I guess by comparison, no, I am the tall one in the party. I thought I was going to be the short one.
No.
No, I'm 4'8". Yeah, no. I was even smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am the short. Yeah, so you guys are my friends in high places, literally.
As you guys head out, someone make me a fate roll.
Who wants to do it?
Yes, any of us, or
Any of you.
and that's a D100, yeah?
Yeah, D100.
Yeah. Sorry. 35. There's a 35.
Actually, I need to make sure that it's on the roll. The roll 20. Okay, that was a delayed.
Yeah, roll 20 glitched, I think, because mine said connection was down. So
Damn it.
Okay, so it's just an average exit, but you feel like you guys are being watched, like by 3 entities. You don't know what, but like you look around, but you don't see any sort of Pokemon around. Looks like more mystical creatures are taking an interest in your group. But so do you guys just want to stick around in New Bark, or do you guys want to head on off to
Is there anything in New Bark special that we should visit, or is it just a run of the mill? There's a Poke Center, there's a Pokemon Mart.
There's no Pokemon Marts or Pokemon Centers.
This is a shitty town.
But there is still the Pokemon research area, the back area, where it has a lot of Pokemon in it.
no captures, just snuggles.
I mean, who knows? Maybe a wild Pokemon has entered into that area. It's not.
You heard nothing.
I,
My character has no reason to hang around town. If anybody wants to leave, I will gladly go with them.
But as I say, if we're heading back toward Violet City, I'm down to go back home because that's where I'm from.
Oh, you don't like being in my town, huh? Fine. I'm kidding. What do you think, Elise?
I'm 12. I'm good. Pretty.
Okay.
so I take it that you guys might want to check out the Pokemon.
I mean, it's if she wants to check it out, I'm not going
Yeah.
to stop her. So, I mean, I'll
Like
definitely
I said,
follow
if somebody
her.
wants to do something, I'm interested. My character just has no personal interest.
Let's go have a look.
Okay. Dazed. Okay. Well, I take it the consent is that you guys just want to head towards Violet, but you'll make a stop in New Bark Town again. Maybe there's a little surprise for you all later on. So you guys head towards Violet City. You pass by by the dark caves. Nothing very special about that, and someone give me let's see what you guys enter in Violet City, but something seems a little bit off for you guys, and especially for
I would probably have my Ralts out on the journey.
yeah, you guys can have a Pokemon out.
Yeah, my Ralts would be out. I'm grooming it, cleaning it. You know, it was just born. It's probably sticky.
Yeah.
You know, babies tend to be sticky. It's gross.
Oh.
Yeah, especially with Arrow, your character feels like something's off. Like normally Violet City has people walking around.
Hey, wait. So my Pokemon groomer ability says I can groom up to 6 Pokemon in an hour, and it counts as an hour of training.
Well, like, you guys are heading straight for Violet City, so you guys are not
Okay, so
really grooming along.
I don't know if I could do that while I walked or something, like just that one Pokemon.
I think you have to have a groomer kit, if I remember reading that correctly.
Uh,
Oh, don't worry, I'll get to you guys a
okay.
groomer kit.
Yeah, I was just curious because I was like, because that's what I was gonna be doing, was grooming the Pokemon. But I was like, oh wait, this is actually a thing. I was like, let me see what this does.
Yeah. Yeah. Arrow, make me what skill? Perception roll.
Okay.
With his 2d6 plus 2.
Wow.
6.
Wow.
So you know that something's off. Like normally you would see the Pokemon Jenny and Nurse Joy together having a date, eating chocolate. But
That's so adorable.
There's
but
Joy and Jenny eating. Are they feeding each other bonbons? Is this like?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're a thing in this universe.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's like that's a kick to Brock. Like, haha.
I'm so down for this. I love it.
and but they are nowhere to be seen. In fact, no one
So
is.
normally they're greeting people as they come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very seductively eating chocolates, like "Welcome to Violet City." Mm.
yeah. Yeah, like all like it's. They say that they're not in a relationship, but everyone knows that they're in a relationship.
They just like feeding chocolate to each other. Hush.
In a very, very steamy way.
Have you ever eaten chocolate? I'm just saying, like, this is a thing.
I mean, that's got to be some good quality chocolate for
Yeah,
that.
good quality chocolate. It's
I mean,
from the finest
Look,
moo moo.
women love chocolate. Like, this is a thing. Come on, ladies,
Same.
back me up.
Same.
Okay,
Uh,
in Violet City, actually,
would I be able to make a perception check as well?
yeah.
Yeah, because
Everyone made me a perception check, actually, except for Arrow, since he just rolled it.
One moment.
Ooh, 13.
Look at that perception.
Still better than me.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I didn't even get a bonus, and I still rolled higher. It's okay.
Okay. So,
I don't remember, how do you get a bonus?
I
Or
don't know.
what shows you have a bonus? That's what I was asking. Sorry.
usually if you get a bonus, it's if you have a skill. Like for
Brandon.
Arrow, it is he has
Perception and intuition.
yeah, I think it's train the reserves is the skill that gave you the +2 to those. So all right. So Kendra, like she does not know anything. She barely has been in Violet City to know like what's up and down. All she knows is that there's a freaking tower, and that's it.
I'm focusing on my two Pokemon.
Yeah, you're
Who I
focusing.
keep out of the Pokeballs as much as possible.
Jimmy like kind of thinks it is something to do with the tower, but Core, yeah, you know that you sort of notice that the tower, the Sprouts Tower seems a little bit off-putting. Like normally, yeah.
So I noticed that it looks something's not right about it.
Your character kind of thinks that's odd, but like
please.
she normally the Sprouts Tower will be weighing back and forth, but today seems like it's not even doing that. It's like it's standing straight still when it's normally supposed to be moving back and forth.
I'm gonna look up from grooming my Ralts and be like, guys, I isn't this tower normally like swaying back and forth? You know, this just doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't quite look right. Anybody familiar with this city more than me? Maybe.
Yeah, that tower should be moving.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Should we go check it out?
I'm gonna pull out my Abra and just
might
have
as
it
well.
hang around just in case.
Mankey's out.
So I got Abra and I'm grooming my Ralts in my hand. Petting it.
Yeah, Growlithe is out instantly.
Would intuition be appropriate in this situation?
Roll me intuition. See if you think that.
See what I can get out of it.
All
Yeah.
of us, or just
Garbage.
Ooh,
I'm so
snake eye.
focused on grooming this Pokemon that I just don't care.
all of us for intuition, or just?
Yeah, everyone roll me intuition.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
intuition.
It was just one of my higher skills, so I was like, is intuition appropriate?
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Ooh, look at this. See, man, look at that elite.
Oi.
Okay, so Jimmy,
Wow.
while you're petting and cleaning off the newly born Rolts as it sort of snuggles into you, because like it still doesn't feel comfortable around people that literally it doesn't even know. You kind of think that the tower is where everyone is at, and then Elsa and Arrow, you
The town is empty.
yeah, the town seems empty.
Oh,
The town seems empty, and the tower is not moving. Seems like a ghost town to everyone.
ooh, Jimmy is very excited now.
And so, and Kendra's like, you're again focusing on your Pokemon, not even paying attention.
I mean, it's consistent at least.
Yeah, it's at least consistent.
Who's a
Aye,
cute
aye.
little ice fox? Yes, you are.
And you guys head towards the tower.
I don't know. Does Elise let us know the town is empty? An arrow? Because nobody here is paying any attention.
She
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like,
Yankee?
yeah, Growlithe is gonna be like sniffing around and looking up at me and sort of like,
Oh yeah, it has a tracker ability. You want it? Growlithe, knowing the layout and knowing at least the smell of Nurse Joy, it follows the track to the tower, and you see a group of people outside, and the monks that normally inhabit the tower are talking to Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. Roll me someone. What would be perception? Actually, you know what? Firefang, roll me a perception to hear what they're saying.
that's distinctly average.
Okay, so you can't really make out what the Officer Joy. Oh, Officer Joy. Officer Joy is talking to the monks, but you hear legendary, and you hear Eggciting Town. The city that's on heading straight up on Route 37, sort of north of Violet City. And
So
Do you guys-
Growlithe sniffing around and everything.
yeah, Growlithe is still sniffing around.
I'm gonna look at Arrow. Arrow, what does Growlithe notice? What's going on with Growlithe?
Can't find anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking around and be like, there's nobody here.
Even though literally I just said that the Officer Jenny and Joy are talking to the monks.
Well, except for that, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like the town seems empty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up, guys. Look, maybe we should go talk to Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny.
Nurse Droid turns around and sees that the group is in a talking to each other. And then she heads on over. Hello. Uh, do you guys need any assistance with anything?
Nurse Joy, it's me, Arrow.
Oh, hello, Arrow. It's nice to see you again.
I have a waltz.
Like,
Hey, it's everybody.
I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little incident with three little what the gym leader thought would have been three legendaries that have rushed through the city, and he's concerned that maybe something is worse to of where
Wait,
they were heading towards New Bark
what?
City. Yeah. He thinks that they were the three legendary dog Pokemon.
Wait, the gym leader saw the 3 legendary dog Pokemon come through the city?
Yeah, it's like it was so quick we didn't even notice, but he felt like something might have came up around where in New Barktown, or at least on Route 29, that had spooked them. So
Oh.
So where's the gym leader now?
Yeah, where is
Yeah.
Faulkner?
he headed off to Trek City to meet up with the psychic gym leader there.
Is it normal for a gym leader to leave his gym?
Yeah, in this universe of its warrants, like especially if it.
So this isn't unnormal behavior. Like this is something that happens.
Yeah. Especially if it's like something to do with like the whole freaking region.
Yeah, no, I
It's
get it. Like, yeah,
like
most of my Pokemon knowledge comes from Pokemon Yellow. So, that's why I'm like, is this normal behavior? Because that's weird to me. Okay.
yeah, if it's like warrants a
So
visit.
just to make sure I understand, he spotted the 3 legendary dog Pokemon, and he thinks they came from Route 21 and they were spooked by something. And now he's meeting up with the psychic Pokemon gym leader in the next city over.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if anyone would know what that means, it would be him.
Trying to get some divination.
Yeah. I would say that another trainer that would have had joined us could have noticed, but he didn't answer the call.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna look at Nurse Joy and Nurse Jenny and be like, guys, so why is the tower not swaying like it normally does? I don't understand. Does it have something to do with the legendary Pokemon as well? And where's all the people?
Officer Droid finished talks with the monks.
Officer Joy?
Yeah, Officer Joy. And she walks over and is like, well, when word spreads around that a freaking legendary Pokemon, 3 legendary Pokemons that ran through the city, people tend to get spooked because we literally had multiple times in the past where a gang tried to use legendary Pokemon against the populace. So,
Who would do such a thing?
well, some dickheads tried to do that 15 years ago, but
But their names Jesse and James?
we have records that they were in that group.
Or was it Giovanni?
Giovanni, actually, roll me general education.
Ooh, actually, I can do that.
Or just
No, I cannot. Hold on.
Oh my god, I'm loving this sort of like blunt, sassy Officer Jenny. It's great.
No, this is Officer Joy.
Oh, Officer Joy. Sorry.
He reversed them for some reason.
Yeah. Yes. A pink-haired
So
officer.
I just realized something. We came from New Barktown, where Professor Crystal, which I'm not convinced isn't an evil overlord. All right. And then after that, 3 legendary Pokemon come from the same route which we left and go through this town, scare the crap out of this. Like this is more cementing the fact that Professor Crystal is evil and that we should go back and murder her in her sleep.
I'm sorry, that's my cousin. Don't you think I would know if she's evil?
This is all
I
out
would
of
be her
character.
assistant.
I'm out of character saying this. I'm just like
I
I
know.
I am not convinced that she is not evil at this point because
Well-
everything is pointing towards evil overlord. I mean, come on, guys.
Well, to be fair, you did literally see Arceus on Route 29, which heads towards
Exactly.
New Barktown.
Exactly.
No.
I'm just saying there's a lot of things that point in the direction that we should go and murder her. But this is not that type of game, so I will not be doing
I would say that it's a no-go. She's not like an evil or overlord.
I don't
Like she has to
believe-
go through vigorous testing to be like an official Pokemon professor. So, like, if they would have caught if she's an evil overlord or something.
bro. I think she's playing the long game. That's just my thing. You can't.
Plot twist.
I don't think you have to convince me
Alright.
otherwise.
Okay. Who wrote the general it again?
I did,
Okay.
Jimmy.
It was the 2d6. So
Yeah.
you know of Giovanni, or at least heard of the name of Giovanni and Team Rocket.
Okay. Are they blasting off again?
Oh no, I feel like I need to coo the metagaming pigeon here.
I mean, like okay, back to the group of the officer.
So back to what's going on with the
yeah.
tower. Like I get that everyone's scared, but why is the tower not swaying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So
Well, that's what we are trying to figure out. The officer said, it's just stopped, and the monk said that they honestly do not even know. They think that maybe it was because of the legendary dog, since right about that time the tower just stopped moving. But they might check back with us in a moment with that. If you want, here's my phone number.
What normally
she-
makes it swing? No.
Hmm?
What normally makes it swing though?
Usually it's just actually it normally swings just because oh. Yeah, because turn up your mic a bit. Yeah, it's I think it's just it's normally just moves because there's a lot of people walking around, but even when people are in it, just doesn't move. So since it's over 100 years old, but we will get back on that with you.
It's probably because it's a type of technology they use for high-rise buildings where in the wind they tend to sway.
Yeah. But no wind, no nothing.
So the reason it's not swaying is because there's no wind.
You guys feel the wind, but it's just not moving, which is extremely weird.
Okay, is Officer Joy concerned about this?
You recognize that like she has some level of concern since she's been precinct here for a good portion ever since Team Rocket. Like they beefed up police presence around.
I'm gonna say to Officer Joy, Officer Joy, you seem to have your hands full. Do you want us to go into the tower and try to investigate?
I would appreciate that.
I'm gonna look to my teammates. Do you guys want to go check out the tower? Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a bit weird that it's not swaying, so we might as well.
I mean, I can't really. I don't want to leave you guys alone, so sure, I'll follow suit. I forgot to mention that I think she's the oldest. She's 19.
Yeah, she is the oldest of the group.
Because I myself am personally bothered by sending your 10-year-old out on a dangerous mission to fight things. So
This is
sorry.
Pokemon. Like you become an adult at like 8. All right, that's how the
It's
world works.
terrible.
12, not 10.
Yeah, like at 8, you get something that can kill other human beings with, and you're told to just fuck it, have fun.
Yeah.
Pokemon Universe is.
Wait, we need a map.
Hey, you're an 8-year-old. Have this murderous rat and go kill things. Bye.
I'm not saying that to my son when he grows up. Thanks for making me realize that.
It's fine, just give him a map. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, all children get a rat when they're freaking 8.
Yeah, he's going to have the best rat-a-tat in the world.
And Raticate literally looks like it has rabies. I'm just saying.
It looks like death.
Death
it
and
looks
destruction.
rabid.
Okay, you guys enter in the tower. Do you guys want to go straight on up,
I want
or
to cast Magic Missile into the darkness.
okay, roll me accuracy.
I don't have Magic Missile.
No, roll me a D100.
The D1. Okay.
Okay.
Did I just all of a sudden learn Magic Missile?
Okay. When your character says cast magic missile sarcastically, roll me a D20 and let me look up magic missile.
Oh,
I
boy.
can tell you Magic Missile. I'm very familiar with that spell.
Okay.
It automatically hits. It's a 1d4 damage.
Okay.
And depending on the spell level, it shoots upwards to 5 beams.
Okay. You when you do like, I imagine your character doing like the finger gun sort of deal.
No, I stick my hand out, like, all 5 fingers out.
Okay, and then when you do that, there's a magical beam that comes out of your hands.
Is it really coming from Ralts? Because that would be more appropriate.
Actually, Ralts, yeah, Ralts.
Like, I think it's coming from me, but really it's Ralts doing it.
Yeah.
Ralts is in my hand.
Yeah, and it hits the main pillar, and
Oh god, did I just break the game? This is why you don't cast Magic Missile in the darkness, guys.
Why you don't make jokes out of character.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you don't make
This
jokes
is why
out
you
of
make jokes out of character, because it makes the game funny.
yeah, and the main pillar starts swaying again, but the main building is not. Like, so like it's sort of like how there's an earthquake, but not like hard level. Like you feel yourself shaking, but the building's still fine.
What?
What did you just do to my city?
I don't know.
And then you hear Officer Joy, the officer and the nurse come in like, what the hell did you just do?
My hands in my pockets and start whistling.
Can one of you tell me what the hell happened?
The answer to your question is no.
This clown,
Okay,
this utter clown just fired something at the building.
I did no such thing, good sir. I have been hitting my rolls.
okay,
I'm looking.
roll me
very
a
confused.
charm.
Jimmy, want Jimmy to roll a charm?
Jim.
Oh God, please don't.
Yeah. Roll me a charm.
Oh God, I'm not charming.
Oh,
Okay. The officer like walks up to Jimmy. Boy, let's have a little talk.
Ma'am?
And she grabs you by the ear and takes you
Ow!
outside and yells at you of never doing that again. And
I don't
she's
even know
going
what
to
I
let.
did.
I don't care what you did, as long as you don't do it again. We're gonna be fine.
You just like go in my ear. This hurts.
Okay, but I'm giving you a warning. Next time, do not do that again.
I was just trying to fix it.
And she lets go of your ear, and she allows you back in.
What did I get myself into?
just turn around and just be like, yeah, she's always like that.
And
What do we see in this other than the pillar that's now swaying because I fixed it? What
You
else?
fixed just the pillar, not the whole building.
Hey, look, I'm being productive here. I'm just saying.
all right. So
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I might be breaking it.
it's a good thing.
And apparently I learned magic missile. So again, productivity.
You can see that that there's like monks rushing around with scrolls and scribes and going through talking about like what the hell happened with the legendaries, trying to figure out the signs. And you see one of them drop something.
Which one of us? All of us?
Do a perception. Everyone do a perception.
Okay.
Uh,
2.
Or intuition. Yeah, perception. Perception.
well, you want intuition? Because my intuition's
Nice one,
better.
Elise.
So
Perception.
So distinctly average.
Hey, I'm not bad.
Alrighty.
Actually,
And
y'all did okay.
let me roll. Where's my roll sheet? Luck roll. Each one of you see that there's something dropped on the ground. 2, 3, 4. You guys see that?
Yeah.
it all says 0.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. For Arrow, you do not see anything of importance. Kendra, you will get a performance enhancer.
Oh, okay.
And else roll me a D10. D10.
Okay. D10. 9.
You get 9. You find a little bag of Poké dollars. And inside that bag, there's 90 Poké dollars in it.
Are we just stealing stuff from the monks now?
Well, I mean, it's like they're in chaos, so they don't really
Mhm.
notice.
So my statement still stands. We're stealing from the monks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, guilt is overwhelming at the moment. Oh, Elise, that face.
we absolutely just saw them drop it. We're just like, I guess this is mine now.
I mean, like they don't care because they literally have to try to figure out what the hell is happening.
I'm going to put it on a desk for them. I feel so bad just taking it. It's like, somebody dropped this. I'm not taking it.
Okay, so are you sure we're not Team Rocket and that Professor Crystal isn't an evil overlord? Again, this is more evidence going back to she's an evil overlord.
No, this is also like the epitome of Pokemon where you pick up something that's been dropped all the time.
Yeah, but you don't see him drop it.
Not that you can remember.
You just dig through the trash on cruise ships. Anyways, my character, Jimmy, would be like, hey, mister, you dropped something.
One of them looks over and just quickly walks up and takes it and bows like, thank you. Where's that document? As he rushes off to try to
Could I try and stop him and try and attempt to ask him a few questions?
let's see. Roll me athletics.
Oh god. What do you make Why do you make me do things I can't do well? Oh wait, I can actually do this pretty well. Oh, look at that.
You grab his arm and he was it's like, what do you need?
What's going on here? Why is everybody running around frantically?
Like his eyes darts back and forth, and it's like we have like legendary the 3 dog Pokemon. Like it's clear that his mind is clearly not focused on answering questions at the moment, and he just says talk with the main priest. He should be on the 3rd level.
Okay.
And,
Guys, I'm assuming everybody heard this, you know.
yeah, everyone heard it.
Okay. Let's go to the 3rd level, guys.
Right
Is
behind
there
you.
anything else around though?
I mean, other than people
Trash
just
cans I can dig in?
there's no trash cans, but there's certainly like piles and piles of scrolls and stuff that you could go through.
And add them to my spell book?
Oh boy.
I mean, that's a one-time thing. That's a one-time thing.
So Arrow, this hasn't happened before, right?
Not as far as I can remember.
Yeah. I mean, how old is your character again?
He is 15.
Okay, yeah. Your parents talked about how there used to be a group, especially a former gym leader who used to run Team Rocket, or 2 gym leaders that ran the Team Rocket. One was the Ice type leader, and the other one was the Giovanni. And the one from Johto, the Ice type, used to be like a very like heinous person. Like he had a disguise and everything, and he used Pokemon as slaves, which like no one liked. And this Sprouts Tower is where a major thing happened with a Ho-Oh and time travel. So
Right. So yeah, my dad used to say about back in the days when Team Rocket were active, that something happened at Sprout Tower involving Ho and time travel,
yeah,
but nothing ever since.
when did he start speaking uh, Scottish?
My character's always been Scottish.
Oh, really?
He just hasn't talked much throughout the
Yeah.
the stream yet.
It did slip into like Northern Irish for a bit, but
I heard a little Northern Irish, but not like Scottish.
Well, you know this tower better. Maybe you could lead the way, and because I mean, I'm just too focused on my Pokemon from my earlier roles. So
too busy petting the Vulpix.
Yeah, the Noibat sitting on my head and the Vulpix in my arms.
That's adorable.
Hey guys, let's just keep this PG. I'm just saying.
What?
The Vulpix.
Excuse me?
Right.
It's a snuggle bug, and it's completely PG. Thank you very much.
It's PG-13. You're giving it kisses on its forehead, but it's not that far.
Dear God, guys, come on. All right.
But yeah, I'll look down at Growlithe and be like, "Come on, Benji, let's go," and we'll head in towards the tower.
I'm going to follow him.
Same.
All right.
I'm gonna put my Ralts away. I assume my Ralts is nice and not sticky anymore. I'm gonna put it back in the ball, but I'm gonna leave Abra out because shit might get real.
Oh, so it runs away on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make me a general education.
I'm gonna make sure I follow last so that Elise doesn't get left behind because I feel like she gets distracted a lot by everything around her. And I'm basically the babysitter here.
All of us from the education check?
General ed.
Yeah.
General, hey.
I think we're gonna have to like make sure Elise doesn't get lost in a lot of this. Elise is the capture specialist, right?
Let me. Elise is the.
I believe Elise just nodded. There.
Yeah. Elise is the capture specialist.
Yeah, so this is very appropriate. She probably like always has Pokeballs in her hand, just ready to throw them at whatever's around her.
So Elise, you guys do like the normal kindergarten, first grade level of like, let's hold hands, everyone.
Mr. Rope.
Mr. Rope.
I bought 25 feet of sturdy rope. So that works.
Yeah.
Are we serious about to tie each other up?
I mean, it's either tying each other up or holding hands. So you guys choose between.
Man.
I'm not too worried. I'm just gonna follow behind. I don't think we'll need to hold hands. I'll just focus on her the whole time and follow the I will literally, you know what? I will make sure both my Pokemon are on either side of her so that she can't move out of the line and they're just hurting her in that direction.
Okay, so Vulpix, you have Vulpix sniff one of your other compatriots just to make sure that you don't get lost.
That would be smart, yeah. No.
Yeah, you have to be smart.
Tranquil and Glacier will follow her on either side.
Yeah, and so you won't get distracted. So you guys head on up, and you hear the main monk. the elder monk who let's see,
Well, at least I can't hear it. You've got stuff all in my head.
So we hear the elder monk, you said?
yeah, the elder monk, and he has his 2 bell sprouts and his hoot hoot helping him out, and it looks like he looks like he's talking to some sages about stuff, and once he sees you guys, he gets in contact. He walks over to you. Is like, hello. I assume that you are in a questioning mood.
Wait, did he just ask if I was in a questioning mood?
No, he asked you like who you guys are.
Oh, his tone
Yeah,
was
his tone,
questioning.
Right.
Oh, okay, sorry. Officer Joy sent us up here to figure out what's going on with the tower. The pillar's moving, so that's good news, but
I heard an explosion.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was-
anything about that. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Make me charm again.
Oh God. Can I not?
2 ones. Go on.
Someone back me up here.
No, you're getting yourself into your own trouble there. I'm focused on keeping Elise in line.
He looks at you with a skeptical look. Sure.
You failed it again. Oh God.
Anywho, would you anywho, I'm glad that you guys are here. You see, he gives you exposition that he tells you that the legendary 3 dogs, Suicune, 3 legendary dogs. Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, all resurfaced, and but he tells you guys that on the way when they were escaping, that Suicune slammed its head into the side of the Sprouts Tower, and that's why it's not moving anymore.
In other words, headbutt was super effective.
Yeah.
So Suicune stabilized the tower by headbutting it?
It it appears so. We don't really know.
Question mark?
Yes. Apparently, it figured out how to make it not move. We don't even know how or why.
Is the tower swaying a good thing or a bad thing?
It is supposed to be a good thing, but I mean, it should.
So is it a bad thing it stopped swinging then?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
So
We are also in contact with the monks over at
Tin Tower?
yeah, the burn tower as well.
Oh, I've
Just-
been there.
Just because they all three were born around in the tower, so
So wait, this tower is so this isn't an architectural created tower. This is like a thing.
yeah, it's an actual thing. It's
Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't made. You know? Like did humans lay down stone and create this tower, or
yeah. People made this tower.
okay, because you said they were created at the same time.
No, the Pokemon were born.
Oh, okay. The towers were born at the same time.
Yeah, in the burn tower, which is in the next city over. So that was the one of the other reasons why the gym leader of Violet City is going to see the burn tower, because they trying to see if there was any activity over there.
Mr. Monk, is there anything that we can do to help you in this situation?
And he strokes his weight.
Gandalf beard.
Yeah, his literal Gandalf beard. And he says that possibly he he let's see. Let me roll a D100. See what happens. Slash R E100. 2D100 or whatever. I'm just going to divide by 2. 34, 33. He reaches down and grabs a scroll. He says, I would like you to bring this over to the gym leader. He should have already arrived in Narita town. And before you leave, I highly recommend looking at the ruins of Alf. And he let's see, he sort of, you guys head on, he goes towards one of the windows and he points outside towards
I'm gonna
What?
follow over the window.
yeah, like everyone walks towards the windows, and you see that there is sort of ruins of like, I would like you, Ray, to check that out.
What do you
I
mean
heard that
by
there's
check it out?
Hmm?
What do you mean by check it out? They're ruins. I see that.
there has been strange activities there as of late, and I haven't had any time to send any myself or any of my monks to check it out.
Well, I'm not from here, so all of this is strange to me. What do you mean when you say strange? Arrow, maybe you know.
I don't know. Last time I was down there, I went and caught my Marie, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, you see, the legendary Pokemon do not come out unless there's real danger. And the ruins might hold some secrets. And also, no one else knows, but there has been strange activities there as of late. There's a strange mining group that's named the Happy Wall Run, which is weird because I heard that nickname only applied to one other thing, the new team that's trying to take over the region.
Are we gonna need the HM flash for this?
Let's see.
I have a flashlight.
We also have like 2 fire Pokemon.
That's yeah. That is true.
I'm making a joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody hates the HM flash. It is useless.
Well, if you guys need the flash, let me roll a D4 slash R.
I am not teaching my Pokemon flash.
Arrow. He walks up to Arrow and he takes out HM, the HM flash, and hands it to you. I feel like this might be of use to you.
Oh, cheers for that. I'm immediately going to teach it to Marie.
Actually, Mareep already has glow, so it doesn't need to be taught that.
Oh.
And
Reap wants to do flash. Let him flash. I'm just saying.
show me the flash.
HM slave. I don't care.
Well, like if you want to teach a flash, make sure to add it to your HM to your inventory. All right.
I mean, it's up to you because we have there's like a couple fire Pokemon. Your Mareep can already glow, and I've got a flashlight. So
Yeah, but flash lowers the accuracy of
I
all
can tell
legal.
you're the adult in this because, like, you bought a flashlight and none of us thought of that.
I'm the den mother of the group every single time I play a game. Okay.
I guess it's that way because you. That's why you picked a 19-year-old character. I'm like 14. I'm just like, I'm gonna go out in the world. I don't care. I've got a sleeping bag, and that's about it.
Did you say, Amon, that Flash brings up the accuracy? Is that what you said?
It lowers accuracy of all legal targets by -1.
Oh, okay. So it actually kind of helps us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the combat specialist would know that.
Oh, sorry. That's why I'm still learning and researching.
Yeah. Okay. With your new Pokemon in tow, with everyone's new addition to our fine little group with the Rots, I think that is a good place to stop for today. How about we go around and say where we
Oh no! Can you guys hear me?
I hear you, but I think he froze. Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
so
you're back now. Okay. That was scary.
Did you hear me when I was saying that this could be a good?
yeah, and then after that, you froze.
So, yeah.
You went
Okay.
robotic.
Let's do a reverse order. Let's start with Jimmy.
What are we
Go.
doing?
We're starting with you, and then we're going the reverse order of when we started to talk about like where we can find each other.
Oh. Social
Yeah.
media presence. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Well, you can find me on Twitch at Taken Over Me as well. You can also find me on Twitter at Taken Over Me. I am in the process of setting up my own little tabletop RPG stream where I will probably start playing a little bit of RimWorld and maybe a little bit of Smite, little just chill games in the meantime while I get some stuff set up. But yeah, you guys can find me there. Hopefully I'll have that ready soon if I get some time. But that's pretty much it.
Okay, and then yeah, Aro.
Okay, cool. Well, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all at the same name, Firefang Jack. You can also catch me on the Live at the Copper Cauldron Inn podcast, which is on Spotify. And yeah, that's basically it for me.
My name is Rachel. I sometimes partake. I don't know why I'm going into an accent. Thanks a lot. Wow, that's completely all your fault. It a little bit. I slipped into it. My Twitter
It's
is
a fun
no judgmentals. Dragon Mama 9. Where it's mostly pictures of my son or sharing stuff about D&D. I usually take part in variant roles, so you can find them on Twitter and on Twitch. And later I'll be taking part in some stuff with the RPG Lab as well. So them on Twitter and Twitch as well.
Alrighty, then
Hush.
oh wait, did Elsa go? Well, yeah, at least, yeah.
So I'm Philip. You can find me mostly every Monday evening on the Blood in the Thames channel, where we are running a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. We are just about to start our third season, in which we left our second season when our characters were under attack by Sabat. So yeah, our characters are in a very dangerous situation there. You can find me there every Monday. If you want to catch up, we've got all our episodes as podcasts on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at Bakura and it's a mouthful. Yes, I know. I probably get that change at some point, but we'll see. But yeah, well, that's where you can find me.
All right. And you can find me every Monday at on a different channel doing a D&D 5e. I forgot the name of the Twitch stream. I also am in another Pokemon Tabletop United with SS Adventurer doing where I am the lovely Aponia, who where we started Team Rocket, or a byproduct of Team Rocket, and we are on the run from the law. And I will get you guys more information about the other streams that I'm going to be DMing soon.
All right, and I might as well just announce this too, since I'm the one running the channel. So, thank you guys for coming onto this, being on the channel. I'm glad to have you guys. And tomorrow night on this channel, we'll be running D&D 5e with the Team Genius crew, as we call it. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully, we'll be adding even more stuff to this. So stick around and come and see. Thanks everyone for being on here.
Bye.